Well, hey there! It's good to see you. Whether you're sitting at home right now surfing the internet for piano-playing cats, or logging into your email to see if class was canceled in the morning, sit your booty down and put those notions aside because I have some fascinating stuff to show you. For the sake of demonstration, let's pretend this is you. Great! Now, let's pretend this is you in high school. You're walking the hallways like the big shot that you are when, BAM! You step in some gum and your whole day is ruined. This might seem a bit juvenile, but let's face it, your high school hormones won't allow you to just let this go and you start crying. But do you know why this is pointless? Yes, that's right. It's because those shoes weren't that cute in the first place. I'm just joshing ya. No, it's because you're not the center of the universe, and the universe doesn't care about your ugly shoes. For example, here's Earth, where there are 7 billion people living. Now remember, these depictions aren't quite perfectly to scale, but what do you expect from me? I'm just a cartoon. Here's our trusty moon. It's large and pretty and romantic for the most part, but it actually controls a lot of stuff to do with the ocean tides. It might not seem like the moon is all that far away from us, but in reality, every one of the planets in our solar system can fit between the Earth and the moon with 5,000 miles to spare. Whoa, Nelly, that's kind of crazy, right? It gets even crazier though. Here's our sun compared to home. Earth is so tiny compared to it that we're barely a blip in time and space as it is. Yes, our sun is large indeed, but that's nothing compared to the size and scale of some of the other suns in our galaxy. Some of the large stars we know of are Arcturus, which is 16,000 times larger than the sun we know and love. There's also Alpha Scorpiae, which is 690 million times larger than our sun. If that doesn't freak you out enough, there's an even bigger sun called VY Canis Majoris, which is 2.9 billion times larger in volume than our sun. What? And might I just add, who comes up with these names anyway? I'll blame the aliens for now. Alright. So you know about some giant suns. So what? Here's a depiction of the Milky Way galaxy. It's pretty, it's swirly, yada yada. The Milky Way galaxy is so big, though, that our little corner of the universe and everything we are is in this little tiny area. If you've ever been outside on a starry night, you know that there are literally stars that sparkle across the entire sky. This little circle in the Milky Way are those particular stars that we see. Hopefully you're aware that our galaxy isn't even close to the only one out there. Here's our galaxy compared to the IC 1011, which is 6 million light years wide. Yes, I said wide. If you don't know how big that is, then here's a scientific number for you. Yep, I think I just peed on myself a little bit. Awkward. Anywho, here's a photo that the Hubble telescope has taken from the universe. That's a lot, right? Yeah, that's a lot. There's thought to be thousands of galaxies just in this picture alone, and technically, this picture is only this much of a snapshot of the entire universe. Each of those galaxies have their own stars, planets, and moons. Just imagine what could be out there. Okay, so here we are again. We're back in school. There's still gum in those hideous shoes of yours, and we're feeling upset, right? Well, you're just gonna have to get over that, sweetheart, because the universe doesn't revolve around you. You may be feeling small and insignificant after this, but that's precisely why you should feel free. If there's so much going on out in the final frontier, you're pretty much able to do whatever the heck you want, and it won't make much of a difference in the long term. Now, I don't mean to be saying you should go out there and murder people or anything, but I guess on a lighter note, steal or something. But for the most part, you're gonna be okay. When those bad days come rolling around every once in a while, you just gotta pick yourself back up, walk straight into your destiny. So go on, you space trooper you. Feel free to go back to your regular scheduled program of other YouTube videos about Taylor Swift and stuff. My work here is done.